Good morning.
Good morning.
Let me begin by telling you about the time my career almost crashed before it had barely gotten started. I was a journalist. It was early in my career. In fact, I spent 30 years as a journalist in broadcast and print, but this was during those years when you're a bit green. And the crisis began with a booming voice. So, what are you working on that's important today? I looked up, and filling my doorway was the most important person in my company. Not the editor-in-chief, the CEO of the entire media company, who never came down our halls, who knew none of us by name. And I realized, he's talking to me. This is my moment to get on the radar screen. So what happened? My mind went completely blank. He had asked me, what are you working on that's important? I started to talk about these inane things. I actually was working on important things, but I was telling him about inane things, the things that were popping arbitrarily into my head just to fill the awkward silence. He kind of nodded for a while. I could tell his thought bubble was, this person's role was to be a heating unit for our chairs. He eventually just nodded and said, okay, and walked away. And I was mortified. What I had experienced is perhaps the most challenging and often the most scary kind of public speaking that any of us will engage in. The impromptu speech, the impromptu remarks, the impromptu conversation.